Well, good afternoon, guys, from somewhere perched high up on Spirit Mountain outside of Cody, Wyoming. And this is our campsite. Pretty awesome.
It comes with a fantastic view.
And it comes with a lot of wind.
And thunder and lightning.
Yes, there was quite the storm last night. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is very taboo, and that's dumping your gray water when you're out camping. And keep in mind, gray water theoretically should just be some soap and maybe food remnants. And also, if you're using environmentally safe soap, that's a factor. But if you're tent camping and you're doing your dishes in a bucket, where do you dump the water? So why should it be any different for an RVer?
So this storm we had last night, it was all fun and games to start. I was out here videoing and capturing the lightning. And then it got dark, and then it got really crazy windy. And first Ben went out to chalk the wheels, and then I kind of started to freak out like an hour later, like, I don't know if we should stay here, so we chalked the wheels some more.
Well, let's go show them how much these wheels are chalked, and then we'll show the reason why. So literally all four wheels have been chalked with rocks. But back here, now this is the lesser of the drops. And keep in mind, a lot of things would have to go wrong for us to roll off this mountain. We're talking emergency brake give out, all four wheel chocks give out, slipping out of gear, something traumatic to trigger all that to happen. But we just thought we'd play it safe. But that's the mild one.
Then over here is the one that really gets your blood pumping.
Are you gonna take them close to the edge, honey?
No, I'm not, because you might push me off.
I would never push you off on video.
Right. Got some serious elevation here too, because Cody is at 5,000 feet. Would you say we've climbed probably a good 3?
Oh, we are way up there. But for reference, I'm zooming in on Cody right now, and it's all the way down there.
I would say it's at least another good 3,000 to 4,000
Yeah,
feet up.
we're a solid 3,000 foot up this mountain. And then over here to our left or the west, it is pretty much just a cliff all the way down to that highway that leads into Yellowstone.
All I could imagine was us rolling off the cliff and being able to do nothing about it.
Truck is literally right there. But, you know, trust me, I've tested it. You know, we would technically be rolling that way. I would never park us going this way.
Water and it would go that way.
Yeah. I can't lie. The inspiration for today's video idea came from the way we dump our gray tank. And our truck here has a cassette toilet. So that's the black. And this is not your normal RV gray. This is just a hose that comes out of that tank right there. And yeah, I could technically get another hose and pull up to a dump station, but this is the way it's done. Oh, good God, leave no trace. I'm dumping soapy water on the dirt. Okay, I know that was a little dramatic, but really, this is just mildly soapy water. We've also found a great use for this. When we're done dumping our cassette toilet, we put some of this soapy water in the cassette and redump it again. It's amazing. It cleans everything out nicely. That's enough for now.
So the one time I could see where this wouldn't probably be a wise choice is if you use a gray tank deodorizer. I really don't know if those are environmentally friendly. Never checked into it because we don't use them. But we do make sure we use environmentally friendly soaps. And so we're pretty comfortable with the idea of doing what everybody does when they're in their tent camps.
All right, well, we'd love to hear your thoughts about this topic, but I don't necessarily feel there is a 100% right or wrong answer. It's just a matter of running the gamut of the gray, let's call it that.
Ha! You run the gamut of the gray, Mr. Black and White.
So, this morning, sent the drone up, and I have some spectacular footage for you guys. It really puts this mountain and where we're perched into perspective. So that's it. thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we will see you tomorrow.